Now, April is Autism Awareness Month, a time to inform people about the diagnosis and focus on coming together in unity and collaboration by fostering worldwide support, sharing stories, and connecting to create a more inclusive world. And today we're joined by the CEO for the Sacramento Autistic Spectrum and Special Needs Alliance, Dave Gaines. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Dave, you founded this group about 12 years ago. What specific needs do you provide?
So we're comprehensive social services and support. Really, we aim to be a one-stop shop for families with a child or young adults with autism and other conditions. So we can help with just about anything, something that's unique about us. We're very comprehensive in what we do. We're primarily social workers, though, case management, advocacy, and some other smaller things, events here and there.
How is autism these days being diagnosed most commonly? What are the most common, and what ages are we tending to catch it?
Okay. Yeah, it's only been diagnosed one way so far, ever since it's first been recognized, and that's through behavioral observation. So it's really a psychologist typically observing behaviors, asking questions, if it's an adult, of the individual, or asking questions of the parents. And then if the individual meets all the characteristics, then providing the diagnosis. I'm sorry, what was the second part of your question?
I don't know. How about just a new question?
Sure.
One thing I know from friends who have had autism in their family and have looked for resources is that it's very overwhelming very quickly because parents want to make sure they're doing everything that they can.
Sure.
And it's very inclusive of the whole family to learn and to treat.
Absolutely.
So what are the things that people need the most that you find?
People need guidance in terms of, I think, understanding all of the options, how to approach the diagnosis, and really the cutting edge research science. That information is not out there in the community, so providing people that cutting edge information on how they can best assist their family member on the spectrum, all the different interventions that are out there, and navigating the system. It's not easy to get services, dealing with government agencies, school districts, health insurance, even the providers. There's shortage of providers for these kind of services for these individuals. That's a big component is navigating the system and actually getting access to the service.
Well, and if somebody can streamline some of it and give you a list and go, here are some people.
What we do.
Here's where you go.
That's what we do.
Cut out some of that. What about support for the parents? Because it is difficult for the entire family.
Yeah, so we primarily do that. We don't provide direct therapeutic services. We work with other folks in the community that do that kind of stuff. We do some direct stuff, but primarily we are consultants. So we will work in terms of children. We will work with the parents and guide them on everything they need to do. So we give them that complete support in really any aspect of raising that child, or if it's an adult, living and working with their family member. I think that answers the question.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think, probably just also meeting other families and connecting with other families probably helps the journey as well.
Yeah, we do a little bit of that. We also have like a Facebook group that people can join us, 700, 800 people in there.
Right.
So we do some events. We used to do that more often, not so much now. But yeah, and then, for families that may need group support, or sometimes they need counseling or something like that, we can refer families to therapists and counselors that do that kind of stuff.
What is the best way for people to get in touch with you if they'd like to get some more information?
I would say checking us out on the web, SASSNA, it's our initials.org, SASSNA.org, or if they just want to call us, that's 916-877-5220.
Awesome. Thanks for the information today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.